So this is another unique job, like so many. And one of the things that came up is that while I was sitting here rebuilding the wall, the ridge beam, which this is actually not the ridge beam, this is part of the deck. The ridge beam's behind that plywood, behind the flashing, actually the flashing then plywood, then the ridge beam. And then I rebuilt the floor joist along the way. This has masonite siding on it, or did have. They've since put vinyl siding and insulation on this particular part. While I was doing this, I noticed that cold air was coming up to me. And if you look right over there, you're starting to see some crossover ductwork. That is the ductwork that goes from one side of a double wide to another. So directly from underneath the unit itself, the air conditioning unit itself, which is not exactly in the center, but generally in the center of this house and most houses. And it goes from bottom, you put your ductwork there and you go over to the other half. This one probably has had that since it's made in 94, 95, I think. I know a lot about this house because I worked all over it. They brought in air conditioning guys, charged them like $1,200 to put that in, which they didn't know that I did, and they probably would have had them do it because they were already working on changing the air conditioner, which again, they didn't know I did. Because people don't, they assume that I'm doing all these other things well, that means I don't know how to do the things that they need, that I haven't done. They just assume, it's like, wow, he's really decent at that. We'll find somebody else to do these other things. So they got an air conditioning guy, and it was like $1,200 because they found the crossover duct had damage, which is normal. The flexible crossover duct needs to be replaced with a metal crossover duct with insulation, and that would make things better because now the animals can't easily dig through the flexible ductwork, get into your ductwork. That's why you end up with kitty cats in your ductwork meowing at you, or animals inside your ductwork. Sometimes I've seen it where like baby possums end up in the fan of the air conditioner and, splatters blood everywhere, and they get hung up and burn up on fan motor and such. Again, that's most of the time because of a flexible ductwork. So when somebody calls me, hey, what do you do when you got cats in your ductwork? Well, you have a double wide, don't you? Well, how'd you know? Because you have crossover ductwork. That's your weak point. But they can get into the other ductwork. Some of it is made out of foam, and they could dig into it. It doesn't happen very often, but most of the time they get in. They could lay on top of. They dig into to get warmer or cooler. Mostly warmer. I told them that I would crawl underneath there and take a look, see if I can figure out why they have cold air blowing underneath, and I can see if I can fix it. Now, if I need it, I have self-tapping screws, wafer head, that helps hold. This is not normally something that I buy. It's a kind of a high-end foil tape. I have foil tape. This is something that it has a mastic sealant on it also, so it's not something I normally would need to buy. But I found it on top of a roof that was flooding because the gutters were stopped up. It had about a foot of water on it, and it covered 3/4 of the roof, and this was underwater. This is my light that I can take with me. I can do a headlamp. I got headlamps. I just like doing it this way. Works. And I use headlamps. I try to change it up all the time. I'm going to take, right now, just a headlamp and the foil tape and see if that's usually the odds are that's what the problem will be. But if need be, I will crawl back over here instead of taking all this with me. Take the screw gun, use wafer heads, fasten the metal if they didn't do a good job, then use the foil tape. And in the meantime, I'm here to finish putting this deck together and a couple other little things. Here we go with my trusty flashlight and foil tape. I will cut to when I get to the crossover ductwork area. All right, I probably should have brought you here earlier. I haven't found anything wrong yet. There's no air, but I found a bunch of insulation hanging out, and I'm just gonna make things a little bit better. And I put a bunch of full tape on it, and I'm still going to do more, seal all this up to discourage animals. They will still they can dig right through the plastic. It's not a problem. But if they get a hint that they can get heat or air conditioning, they will go through. All right, so if you're trying to make something mouse-proof, forget it. A mouse can go through an area as small as my pinky. They can chew on concrete. They will. Ask anybody that works on the concrete silos along the Mississippi River or anywhere else. If they smell that, something that they want to get to, they will chew until they get there, and they will work as a team. You just have to get rid of them once they get there. All right? Anyway, I'm here to discourage and encourage the heat and air to stay in this. I don't feel any air at this point, so I'm wondering what it is on the other end and along the way, which I will. They left the old ductwork under here, which makes it difficult, more difficult to get to things. It's kind of lazy. I guess I'll pull it out. Anyway, I will check everything along the way, and I'll let you know when I find something. All right, I'm on the other end. This was left open. Need to push this up. You notice there's moisture everywhere. Difference in temperature, and that's, I don't see any wind blowing on the, see that loose insulation? That would normally show. But I am feeling radiated cold air, not blowing air. So I'm going to tape all this up, make it look better. And keep the hotter air from going up there to the cold air, causing condensation. Yeah, not pretty, but everything's wet, so I don't want to stick. But don't feel any cold air anymore. That's the key. I think it will stop all this sweating that's going on. Ugly, but a lot of tape too. Trying to block all this. I mean, I could buy a piece of metal and put it up here, but I would have to put wood up inside the fastening too, and I just don't think it's going to make any difference. No wind blowing. You'll see the cobwebs, there's no wind blowing. And we're better. That's what I want. There you go, guys. It's an ugly job. I got to crawl back through this hole. Really, really tight. We probably got 15, 16 inches to crawl through, or smaller right here, probably 10, 12. Good thing I lost a little weight. Anyway, see you guys.